Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty mobile video, and I'm going to be using the QQ9 in Nuketown Hardpoint. And yeah, so I just wanted to bring you guys another video of the QQ9 because obviously it received another buff. This is arguably the best SMG currently in the game right now. At the moment, and I'm only saying that because I don't have the Switchblade weapon unlocked yet. Usually you know, buy the Battle Pass tiers and I make the gun, you know, I try out those guns and I make the videos on those guns like pretty quick, and I can give you my thoughts on it. But right now I'm not going to really spend much money because I really don't want to. There's some other things that I want to buy. And so when I do unlock the Switchblade, I'm going to have to reassess where the SMGs are in this. But so far I would say that safely, like, you know, the Cordite, the KSP-45, the QQ9 are really great SMGs to use this season. I mean, the QQ9 is just really good in terms of its close range capability, medium range capability. It's an all-around, well-rounded SMG. So in terms of the close range and medium range department, you're going to have no problem using this weapon. I think that you're going to have a lot of fun, and obviously, you know, being in this rank, like, I just want to play as aggressive as possible. So you're going to see me die a few times that are going to be like, okay, Evader, like, why? Like, it's just because I'm playing so aggressive and I just did not want to play passive at all, because, like, when I'm using a gun like this, it just makes you want to play so aggressive to the point where it's like, okay, you know, it's like, great, I just want to play aggressive all day long and never stop. And it's just like one of those things where you just kind of have to do, right? Like when you're playing CODM and you're playing with an SMG that's so fast, you know, that's just how the playstyle is going to end up being. So and it's also kind of late at night, and I was playing, you know, this legendary rank, but oh my god, that three-piece is just disgusting. I just shot like literally two people through the smoke, killed that one guy that came out of the smoke. So I mean, I'm just an all-around just godlike player. But anyways, sorry to gas myself up, just, you know, really like playing. The Gunsmith build that I recommended in the beginning of the video, if you guys saw, it's definitely the best in my opinion. I see a lot of people using no stock on this SMG, which I think is a mistake because, like I said, you're going to be flinching a lot. You're going to be flinching a lot, especially if you're going to be going against people that are using the Kilo, the KN, and like if you're getting shot at by those weapons, right? Or if you're getting shot at first, you're going to have a hard time really controlling the accuracy when you fire, and then your gun is just going to kick up. So definitely don't use no stock. Definitely don't use that attachment. Like, stay away from it. You make sure to use granulated. Granulated is going to help out the gun a lot. If you really wanted to, I would argue putting probably a grip, maybe some type of grip. But even then, you know, that's really stretching it. Definitely use the recon tack long barrel, which increases the damage range on it, the accuracy. Use the monolithic suppressor because obviously you're going to want that extra range too, because it's like, you know, and it doesn't even hurt the ADS time. You know, I get a lot of comments saying, you know, with regards to my Gunsmith builds that, you Evader, you prioritize a lot of, BSA. You prioritize so much BSA, and it's like, well, I really do, because the more accurate the gun is, the faster it's going to actually kill. The shots are going to register better. You're not going to have much issues registering bullets. And obviously, look at this. Like, I have a thermite in my face. Like, I don't even know how this happened. This is from my teammate throwing a thermite. So overall, I would say that was just pretty weird. But anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, BSA is more important to me personally than faster ADS. Like if the gun's ADSing, like, you know, the ADS speed is relatively good, like it's a moderate amount, like I don't need it to be super crazy. If you're making your ADS time so quick, it's like crazy. It's like crazy fast. So I really don't want it to be that fast. Like I don't. I think having it too fast is also an issue. You do not want your gun ADSing fast, because this is what usually happens, right? If you try to build out a Gunsmith build of a weapon, if you're prioritizing ADS speed, what usually happens is the recoil goes over the place, and you're sacrificing a ton of, like I said, BSA. So it's like, all right, if you can build a moderate build, and obviously, you know, SMGs are lighter guns anyways, they naturally have a faster ADS time. Why are you trying to make the guns faster ADS? Like, you're just going to put yourself in a bad position. Like, I can see the perspective on why you would want a faster ADS time weapon, but on a weapon like this, where it already has a naturally good ADS time, like, here's how you can tell if it's a good ADS time, right? If you can slide and the gun goes in, like you aim in after when you slide peek someone, or when you're slide peeking, or when you're ADS time, like if that ADS time, it feels good, like you get that gun zoomed in and you can get your aim and start shooting onto the person relatively moderate at a good amount, you're fine. You're not going to lose the gunfight because you just don't have that 1 or 2% faster ADS time. It's not because of that. You also have to keep in mind that people that use faster ADS speed play even more faster. So it's like, okay, the faster you want to play. So like, how fast do you actually want to play when you're using certain guns? And obviously for ARs, and like I said, for a lot of my weapon styles, and the way that I play really tactical. I don't just rush and gun like in this video. Like, I'm running and gunning. This is like one of the first videos that you'll actually see me playing way more aggressive than I should be. Because it's like, dude, normally I don't play this aggressive. Most people would argue, like, yeah, I'm playing aggressive, but, like, this is really playing aggressive. Like, I just don't care about my life. I just want to go in, get kills, as many kills as I can without, on my one life, every time that I respawn. So it's like, okay, what can I do to just get the kills? But overall, most of my builds, I really prioritize BSA, but if I do take into account faster ADS time, because like I said, I make sure to use the barrels that are not going to hurt my ADS time as much, like the ones that are really not going to put my ADS time at jeopardy. So that's why when I'm really building out the weapons, I do take into account the ADS time. And a lot of people on my KN44 video have been commenting, well, Evader, that ADS time is kind of sus. I mean, it's kind of slow. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a little bit slower. You can make it faster. You could probably put no stock on it and just remove the magazine attachment. But if you remove granulated from that, right, from those builds, and you put on no stock, it's the worst decision, because you're not only is the gun going to feel less accurate, but you're just going to flinch more. So it's like, you got to really make that trade-off. And you also have to be confident in yourself, because if you can hit those shots, then it's really not going to matter. And I'm just talking full of myself. But obviously, I'm giving you guys, a sort of a baseline. Take that BSA Gunsmith build and sort of make it your own. Make it your own. Customize the build to where it's going to work in the way that you want it to. Don't just use my Gunsmith builds. I mean, a lot of people have been using mine and, finding success, and that's great. But obviously, playing in a game like Call of Duty Mobile is heavily BSA accurated, or I guess oriented in a way. So that's kind of what you have to consider when you're playing with a weapon like this, especially with the QQ9. And since it got buffed, damage, and its range, I mean, it feels great. I definitely will say that Call of Duty Mobile did wonders with this with this balance change for the gun, because it truly has marked up a pretty penny. So, and I see a lot of people using it in rank now, more than ever. Definitely the one SMG that I still see a lot of people using is the KSP-45. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you guys have made it this far into the end of the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.